Well, the world has still gone nutty, muddy, buddy, even downright cruddy, buddy, buddy. Wish I missed the past, buddy, buddy, but there's still Buddycast. No, don't be naughty, go meet buddy, here on Buddycast.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the founder and host of Buddycast, Nick Sorensen.
All buddies on deck because it's time for another episode of everybody's favorite show, Buddycast. I'm your host, Nick Sorensen. Joining me today is a very special buddy, my buddy Daria from the Victorian Princess. How you doing, Daria?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for stopping on the show today.
Hey, thanks for inviting me. I'm excited.
Absolutely. So, Daria, tell us the story behind the Victorian Princess for our buddies who aren't from the Erie area, don't know about it.
Well, the Victorian Princess came to Erie in 1998, and it was built in Michigan, and then it went down the Mississippi River, and it was in Marco Island for years. Well, it was actually built in 1985. And it was in Marco Island for years. It used to be a dinner theater, and the guy who bought the Victorian Princess named it after his girlfriend, and her name was Rosie O'Shea. And so they say the boat is haunted by Rosie O'Shea. I don't know if it's true, but he had it for his own personal use. And he actually had a helicopter that would land on the top on our third deck. He had his own personal helicopter. So
Wow.
sold it, and someone made a dinner theater out of it. And there were some people in Erie, Dan O'Neill, who used to own the boat, but unfortunately passed away. He was the main owner, and he was in with Gary Liebel and the guy that owns Rum Runners. They owned it together, and then they parted ways, and Dan owned it by himself. But Dan's family used to vacation in Marco Island when he was a kid, and he used to see the Rosie O'Shea, and he wanted to bring it up here because he thought it would make a difference in Erie. Erie needed it, and I think it did.
Awesome. Do you know how long it took them to build the boat? Do you know that information or anything like that?
You know what? I am not sure. You know what? I don't know. I want to say, I mean, there was a company that built them, but I'm not sure like how long it would have taken.
Mm-hmm. And has the boat been like updated since? Like, has there been added things or?
We're always adding.
Always.
Always. It's part of my bill. I'm always doing maintenance on this boat. So this year we got it painted, we got new carpet, you name it, we're always doing something.
Awesome. So what type of cruises do you guys offer?
We do dinner theaters at sunset time from 7 to 9. We have Hack Cruise for a theme. They're a lot of fun. They're from 5:30 to 7:30. We also do moonlight on Fridays. We do sightseeing cruises. We have brunches, and it's a good place for wedding, rehearsal dinner, family reunion, corporate events, anything.
Nice. So, what are some of the things you're obviously a dinner cruise. What are some of your menu items?
Well, it depends on who's. Oh yeah, we have a dinner theater this year too. That's a new event.
Ooh.
We have different caterers we work with. One of them is Oakwood. Calamari's does our dinner theater. Make It Fabulous does our Thursday nights. Sabella's does our Sunday Italian dinner. Harry from the Bella Vista does some of our Sundays, and Tasha from Taste of Love.
Nice. What are some of your favorite items on the menu?
I love Sabella's meatballs. They're my favorite. So Italian food. So that's like.
Do you also offer like any like Lake Erie fish or anything like that?
You know what? We don't. I think it's too hard because it's like for the catering. Thought about that. We've done like salmon, when we've had like some like fancier cruises. But if there's a way we can figure it out, we would definitely do it.
Nice. Now you mentioned a dinner theater. What other entertainment do you offer when it comes to the cruises?
Well, like I said, on our brunches, we always have it themed, and we'll have like different entertainers that will come and they'll be performing for us. We have a DJ, and we have like a lot of like theme nights. Like we had a Pride cruise yesterday, and we had a queen come and perform for us. So we just do. It's just different always. Whatever. When someone comes up with something, I go with it. Oh, we have a what's it called? It's where they do the readings. We call it's like a soul healing cruise, and we do that every year, and we get a lot of people that come to that one.
Nice. Do you do
Yeah.
live comedy as well?
Oh yes, we have a comedy on Tuesdays. Yes, once a month.
Nice. Nice.
Yes.
Do you have different people for that, or is that like an open mic situation?
We have a guy named Craig, and it's Craig and Friends. Craig back.
Nice.
Yeah, that's once a month on Tuesday. Yeah, he's good. You guys should definitely come to that. And then we also have your spirit band. I forgot about that. That's one 6 band and dinner. Oh, we do tons of things. You gotta go visit my website.
Yeah, what is your website?
www.victorianprincess.com.
Victorianprincess.com.
Yep.
All right. So, have you had any like celebrities or notable people come aboard the ship that you know of?
You know what? Not since I've been on the boat, but supposedly Sharon Stone before my time was on the boat.
Nice. We should get some
people that rent it out for themselves, like corporates. I don't know who they are, but I think they must be. They got some big bucks. So.
Nice. People can rent out the boat too, like if they have things like, let's say, bachelorette parties. They can rent it out for like corporate events you mentioned. What other events have you seen?
Well, last Thursday it was we had Erie Insurance, we had UPMC, and we had LECOM all in one day.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was a busy day. And actually on Friday I'm having my family reunion here on the boat.
Ooh, family reunions. That would be fun.
Yeah, my daughter's going in the Navy to Japan, so it's kind of like a goodbye for 2 years. So we got a bunch of just doing our own little family private reunion on there,
Well, our well wishes with her.
Yeah,
everything.
Yeah, we're gonna miss her,
So it's also on your website that they can find the cruise schedule?
Yes. Yep. It's
what is
online,
Yeah. What is the typical cruise schedule? Like what's the basis of it, you'd say?
Generally our dinners are 7 to 9, and that's usually every Friday, Saturday, and Monday. And our dinner theaters are on Thursdays, and that's for July and August. Our happy hours are on Wednesdays, so it's like 5:30 to 7:30. Our moonlight cruises are on Friday nights from 10 to midnight. Our brunches are 1:30 to 3:30 on Sundays, and we have some sightseeing. I think I hit everything.
Nice.
12 to 1:30 on Wednesdays.
So do you have a phone number in case anybody is watching this show and they want to book a cruise or get more information?
Yeah, 814-459-9696.
Perfect. So I got 2 more questions before we go live, because you said you said that we can go live from the ship earlier.
Oh, yep, definitely. They already know. They're waiting and they're ready and they're all excited.
Awesome. Tell them to log on, and then I can easily just hop from one thing to the next.
Okay.
But I got 2 more questions in the meantime to fill up some time. This is how we make it an official Buddycast.
Okay.
The first question is brought to us by my buddy Jonas Kane at #Positivity. He wants to know, in your own words, what does it mean to be someone's buddy?
To be someone's buddy is to be there for him all the time. Or not all the time, but...
Whoops. I think we lost her. I think her phone just went.
It means that you got their back. You know what I mean? They're your friend.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to be there. I'm your dyer, what's that saying? Dyer drive, or what's that, says it about me all the time. If something's you're in a jam, I'm going to be there for you.
Awesome.
To me, that's a buddy. I don't know.
I'd love to hear that. So the final question I have for you is what we call the ultimate Buddycast buddy question. You ready for this one?
Yes.
For anyone out there who wants to work on a ship like the Victorian Princess, who, wants to have something like this in their area, what's your advice to them?
Come and apply for a job. We're looking for people always.
Awesome. What positions are you looking for?
We always need deck hands. Deck hands are the people that do the ropes, and they have the walkie-talkies and they assist the captain. We always are looking for captains. They need a 5th license, and bartenders.
Awesome.
So those are the 3 main jobs. If someone wants to work on the water, they would love it.
Awesome. Glad to hear that. Just apply online.
apply online, or they can come down, ask for D or Betty, and we'll interview them and put them in.
Solid. Are we ready to go live now?
We are. So how do you want me to do this? Like I'm going to have Betty call Danny. Okay, hold on. Betty, can you call Danny? Sure. We're going to call Danny. He's got and then Hassan, Danny, Hassan, and Mark are the ones on the boat right now.
Solid.
And they already know that they're, that I'll be calling them and that they have the link. Okay.
Yep. They just have to hop on, and then I will admit them, and we'll go from there. We'll have you on as well, so you can explain a little bit what's going on with our buddies as well.
Oh, cool. I'm so excited. Thank you for interviewing us,
Of course. Thank you for this interview. So tell us where we are to fill out some time so we don't have any dead air or anything. Tell us what we're on now. Tell us where we're now.
We're in the kiosk. This is where Betty works. This is her office right here. Oh, she's calling right now. She's calling them. I'm in the kiosk. This is where you can come and pay for your reservations, make reservations. We're hoping to get a bigger kiosk so we can sell souvenirs.
Ooh, souvenirs.
Yeah, so it could be like all VP on it or something like that, Yeah.
Do you have any merchandise nowadays? Like, do you have any?
No, that's the plan. I try something every year. We try to do something. Are they going to get on it? He said.
Here they are.
Yeah.
Guys,
they're on. There's the sign. Okay.
You guys hear us?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Right by the place. If you want, you can take pictures. Also, to the left.
Yeah, our captain's talking in the background.
Let me get a so what is it? It looks something.
Danny's going to interrupt him so he can do his interview too.
Awesome. So tell us where we are. I'm going to give you the screen.
It's called.
What's up?
I'm going to give you the screen.
Okay.
Right next to each other.
So tell us where we are right now.
So we are on the Victorian Princess. Let's see. So we're out in the middle of the bay right now. So you can actually see behind me. We're out in the middle of the bay. We're heading west towards the yacht club. So you can probably see over there. That's those condos, and we're just by Liberty Park right now.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to.
Nice. So what's the captain doing now? Like, he's giving some speech. What's going on?
Yeah, he's talking. He's gonna be. I think he's just about over talking. So I'll take the phone up there right now, and you guys can talk to him.
Absolutely.
Okay, Captain, here you go. Just hold the phone, just like that. You're on. You're live.
Hi, Captain.
Who am I speaking to?
You're speaking to Buddy from
Buddy,
Buddycast.
Buddycast?
Yep.
How are you, buddy?
Doing fantastic. How are you doing?
I'm doing extremely well because I'm on the water. What I always tell people in Erie, Pennsylvania, to have a good time in Erie, you just add water, and that's why we're on the boat.
Awesome. So
Remember that.
What's going on right now, Captain? Tell our buddies about it.
Well, let me show you. See the sun?
Yep.
Okay, you know about the conditions in Canada.
Yep.
Okay, well, the last 3 days, the actual sunsets have non-existed. So once the sun goes at about a 15 to 20 degree angle in the horizon, before it hits the horizon, it's going to disappear. And that's because of all that smoke in Canada. And last night and the night before, the color of the sun at sunset was the color of a organic egg. It was that reddish orange color, and it was very unique. So that's going to be probably what we're going to have again tonight. So we're going on almost our 21st day of no rain in Erie, which is unusual. But the strawberry farmers and the cherry farmers are very happy. And we're happy too, because we got all these people on the boat and everybody's having a good time.
Mm-hmm. That brings up a good question, Captain. What do you do for rain conditions?
Well, if it's raining, if the actual weather is raining, we stay out. There's three things that can stop us from being away from the dock or on the water. Number one, lightning and thunder. That's definitely, you don't want to monkey with that. Number two is wind. And number three is a combination of all three: rain, wind, lightning, and thunder, storms. So we don't go out if there is an impeding storm coming.
For a newscast right now. She'll call you when she's done. Bye.
Solid. So, there was one other question I had for you. So what's the boat's capacity?
We hold 128 passengers, actually 130, but we go by weight. So about 125 I'm comfortable with because of the weight of the passengers and with all the equipment and the water and the fuel. So 125 is a safe amount for the people on board. That includes passengers as well as crew members.
Awesome. And how do you pick the routes? Do you go the same routes every night, or do you switch it up?
Okay, that's a good question. It's depending upon the wind conditions and how long our trip is for. Like tonight, we're on a 2-hour trip. Okay, so right now we're going down the western end of the bay. We're going to go by the Erie Yacht Club. We may go into Presque Isle Marina, and then if we have time, we'll go through the channel and go out into the lake if we have time. So our 2-hour trips, if it's calm water, we usually go out in the lake, or I take them into the Presque Isle Marina. If it's an hour trip, we stay specifically in the bayfront.
Awesome. Well, Captain, thank you for your time. Thank you for being a buddy on Buddycast. Pleasure to meet you.
Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate it anytime. You take care. Have a good summer.
You too.
Thank you. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All righty. And let me add my buddy back on here.
All
There she
right.
is. Oh, that was amazing. That was fun.
Yeah, well, thank you. Thank you.
Yes,
I
thank
thought you guys
you.
might
And
like being on the boat, you know?
yes. And thank you to our deckhand over here for giving us a live tour.
Well, he's a captain too. Hassan's a captain too.
Thank you, Captain.
Hey, thank you, buddy. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. So, buddies, I got one favor to ask you before we close out this episode. Give me 1 second here. Whatever we do today, tomorrow, next week, next month, even next year, please promise me you're going to go out and be someone's buddy.
We'll always be someone's buddy. And buddy, you're
Always.
invited to come on the boat anytime you like.
Ooh, sweetness.
Anyone that comes on the boat's always our buddy.
You got it.
Heck yeah.
Alrighty. Duria, stay on afterwards. We'll chat for a minute afterwards. But
Yeah, all right, okay.
for all my buddies out there, these are my buddies from the Victorian Princess. Please check out their website. Please
Peace.
be their buddy. Check out my buddy.
Anyone that comes on a boat's always our buddy.
Most certainly.
Oh, right. I can't get me started.
Alrighty. I'm your host, Nick Sorensen. Thank you for joining us
Okay.
on another
You're welcome.
episode of everybody's favorite show, Buddycast.
Well, the days are going fast, buddy, we've got to make them last, buddy, before they've all gone past, buddy, tune in to Buddycast. But don't be none, go make it, buddy, here on Buddycast.